Hello, and today I'm going over the new changes in Computer Shop Simulator. Hope you enjoy. So starting things right off, this main menu has obviously been changed. Since I last reviewed it, we were on version 0.2.0. We're now on version 0.2.8, which is the operating systems update. In this, it added two new operating systems, Windows 8 and Windows 10, for a total of 3 operating systems. However, since the last version, we've also added multiple other things in. So this is also part of the Christmas update, so there's a Christmas tree around, that will be removed in the next version. There is now option to replace processors as you purchase them in. There are now blue screens of death that can occur if there are too many viruses present on the computer you're trying to fix. The actual size of the hardware shop is now smaller, and many things have also had a redesign, and controller support has been added to all the menus except for this main menu. Language support was also added, and in the options, custom has now been removed as it was not necessary, so using this is your only method now. And the controls now features an extra recovery mode, which you'll need when you're booting in, and controller options. So heading straight into the sandbox, we can see that as we load in, this is the new hardware shop. It is a lot smaller to make more sense, and has been lit up differently now. It has now got white lighting instead of the previous yellow lighting. The Christmas tree is here in the corner. We also have the laptop over here. Laptop just here. And this is the old hardware bench. Nothing's really changed outside. But if we dive into the main part of the game, we can see that previously there was only the customer request. Now we can go to Daintree shopping, which allows us to purchase various processors with all their respective price and their socket compatibility. And you also have the inventory, so what you currently have in. We don't have anything in right now, so that is all empty. If we go ahead and get a customer request, we can see this is from Maria at spammer.com, who has got a new computer just last month, and when the computer turns on, it just acts weird. If we accept this, we can go over and see the computer is here. Pressing Q allows us to see this computer is running Windows 8, and we can see that the hard drive is at fault, so therefore there are viruses on board. If we try and boot up, we see this is the interface for Windows 8. The antivirus is still the same as always. If we restart it now, there should no be... oh, there are actually still viruses. But now, if we go ahead, we can see that the viruses are now gone. And upon pressing R to return it, it is gone. We can get another request in. This time we note that the memory is at fault, so turning it on, we hear the beeping noise, which tells us that there's a part problem. So if we go ahead and replace that part, we can also send that back in fixed. If we go ahead and look through these, we can see that this person, whenever they go on the internet, it crashes. Hardware problem here is with the power supply. Obviously too much load causes it to break. Returning that one is simple as well. We can see that if we keep doing this, this person doesn't have their computer turned on when they press the power button. We can see the problem here is the motherboard. Moving in, it doesn't turn on at all. This is a more cheaper computer, so we'll get to this time. Yeah, we'll take both of these. Nope. Didn't click accept. we can see that the problem here is with the processor, so we'll get around to fixing that in a second. And here, WinBlower 10, which is the other new operating system. If we try and boot up into this, we'll see that this is the WinBlower 10. The standard background, taskbar along the bottom, and with an antivirus scan, and we can return that in. So here we've got a processor. So if we click replace, we can see that the processor required for this is the Intel Core i7-7700K. So we're going to have to fetch one of those. This can be done simply. So we need the 7700K. This is going to set us back 400. So if we purchase one of those, we can now see in the inventory that we own one. Coming over to here, upon replacing it, we'll see that it's now fixed and the computer will turn on normally. But what happens if the computer has too many viruses? So, if we get one that has a virus problem, let's just try this computer. We'll see that it's got a blue screen of death. You can see the computer blue screened, and there's no way to actually get into the computer anymore, as every time you turn on there's a serious system problem. So upon turning on, pressing the delete key will enter us into recovery mode, which gives us a different selection of options. We can either repair the computer, use media to reinstall the operating system, or just restart. Upon clicking repair on this computer, the system restore files aren't found. So we're just going to have to go for the old reinstall of the operating system. This process does not take too long, and as soon as it's done, we'll note that there are no longer any viruses. Obviously this nukes the entire install though, and you wouldn't want to be doing that on computers with files in the future. And I'm pretty sure that rounds off the entire list of updates since the previous video. So the link for this game is in the description. There is also a demo available, which is very similar to this version, just has some various features cut out. The main menu is a lot slimmer, removes the features that are only available on paid edition. So you'll only have the one operating system. You won't be able to replace the parts like that. Controller support, unfortunately, isn't as good in that version. And yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw here, you can purchase it. It is only £1.99 or around the same in dollars. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.